All right. Hopefully this is better. Let's see here. Hope this sounds better. No, I don't know what the fuck I want to do. All right. Hope this sounds better this time. Let's see. That sounds better. All right. Good. We're good now. All right. Yeah. I think we're good now. I think the sound's better. Man, sound was all screwed up on the. It's all screwed up. All right. We got Florida State and Miami. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing back going up here. Florida State and Miami. Is the Battle of Florida. The Battle of Florida. Man, it's about time Miami and Florida State play a game that's had any kind of relevancy. So, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. They definitely needed that. This series needed them to be relevant, both relevant at the same time. So, good that. Looks like Nebraska's gonna win. I can change the channel on that one. They got a game on Fox or something. So, man, well, I gotta share this out so people know I'm live. Put this on my community tab so people know I'm live. Yeah. I share it on X too. And alright. Yeah. Castellanos and the Seminoles, man, they trying to. Let's see. What game they got on? They got Texas A&M and Mississippi State. That might be a good game. That could be a low-key good game. That could be a good game. What's up, Seth? How you doing? What's up, Seth? Seth's the first one in the house. Well, no, St. Louis Rocks was, but I had to restart the stream because the audio was all screwed up on the first. I was talking like I was a broken speaker. But Texas Tech playing Houston. We got Florida State and Miami. Hope this game lives up to all the hype. Hope it does. Hope it does, man. What's up, Anonymous? Man? You know it's not a good weekend. Oh yeah, Mark Sanchez, right? Mark Sanchez is not having a good weekend. Yeah, he got stabbed. Then he got arrested because he was the aggressor. You're right. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, he was the aggressor in the situation. He gets stabbed, and then he goes. Of course, he has to go to the hospital. Now he's going to jail. Damn. That's kind of yikes, man. All right, so Mississippi State and Texas A&M on the SEC network is well, fix your damn feed, SEC network. Fix your damn feed, SEC network. I remember this in the Miami Florida State was always a really big game. Then they both got kind of bad. And it didn't really mean anything like it used to. But it's good to see these two teams play when they're both relevant on the national stage. When they're both of them are relevant on the national stage. So. I wonder if Pat's going to be here tonight. No, Pat's usually he's probably watching this game somewhere. He's probably all tense up. Texas A&M, they got a blackout going in Aggie Land. That's gonna be a tough game for LSU when they play Texas A&M in a few weeks. Man. Yeah. So these two teams have combined for 8 national championships, 5 for Miami, 3 for Florida State. They both have 5 Heisman winners, 3 for FSU, 2 for Miami. So I'm glad this game is back to being relevant on the national stage. All right. Man. So hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday. LSU's not playing, so they can't lose today. Saints can lose tomorrow, though. They probably will against the Giants. So. Yeah, so FSU about to come out the tunnel. As the fans are doing the chop. Texas A&M looks pretty good this year. Leon Moss and Marcel Reed going to be a tough out for LSU. Plus, we can't score any points, so it's not going to matter what our defense does. Oh, they got a holding call. It's coming back. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, we got we got White Tonto out there. About to put the yeah. They dressed up a white dude, put him on a horse, and it kind of messed up. Can't they find like a real Native American to do it or something? I mean, guess not. Got to put a white dude out there, dress him up. So, Miami going to come out on the field. Why do these games ever start on time? Man, dude, instead of saying like 6:30, why can't they just put like the time this game is going to start like 6:50? And we've had 20 minutes of just nonsense. This game should have started 20 minutes ago. Tell the players to get on the damn field. Do the pregame ritual earlier. And start the game at 6:30 or 7:30 or whatever time it says it's going to start. Why has it always got to be a delay? That's just the way it is. Just the way it is, I guess. Like Bruce Hornsby in the range used to sing back in the day. That's just the way it is. We got Miami and Florida State. Florida State's a surprise team this year that they were 2-10 last year, some shit like that. And so, what's up, Luke? How you doing? Yeah, they had some turnovers in that game. That's what happens, man. When you play Alabama, you can't turn the ball over. Can't turn the ball over when you play Alabama, especially in the red zone. Can't do it, man. No, you can't do it. Oh yeah, LSU's going to have their hands full at Vanderbilt. I can't believe I'm saying that. We only beat them by 7 last year at home. We beat them by only 7 points last year at home. It's not like it was a close game last year we played them. And our offense was better last year than it is this year. So, why are the Yankees in the postseason? Well, because they won enough games to get in the postseason. You know how that works, Karan. If you win enough games and to get in the postseason, you get in the postseason. You know how it works. Oh, here comes White Tonto on his horse. And he's going to go to the midfield and go, Chia! Man. So they can't find a Native American to do this? Cheers. Only fireball shot of the night. I only got one. Because LSU's not playing. I didn't go out and get anything. So we could beat Alabama if we could run the football, but we can't run the football. So, but that's LSU's problem, is they can't run the football at all. They don't try to run the football, and we can't run the football. So it's like a double-edged sword. We don't try, we can't, and when we try to run, we can't run. So then they quit trying to run the football and throw it 50 times a game. And if you're gonna throw it 50 times a game and run it 15, you're gonna lose. Sean Payton would drive me crazy in some of those games that they would lose when they had Drew Brees, when he would just throw the ball, and they would lose. And then post game he'd come on and say, "Well, we should have been more balanced." Well, yeah, no shit, coach. No shit, coach. Being balanced is key to winning football games. All right, let's take who's getting the ball first. So Florida State getting the ball first. So the Seminoles get the ball first. There's a kickoff, maybe from right to left. That's going to be a touchback, way out of the end zone. That went way out the end zone. So Tommy Castellanos, the transfer from Boston College, Has 8 total pass rushing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and with 266.3 total yards per game. It's kind of low if you include rushing and passing. And can Nussmeier do 266 a game? Probably not. All right, 1st and 10 for Florida State. At their own 25-yard line, they're going left to right on your radio dial. If you listen to us on the radio, there's a handoff, and that's a big hold of the 30 up to the 32-yard line. Man, that's legal. That's be 2nd down and 8. Is that? I'm sorry, 2nd down and about 3. To me, that's legal. That's a legal play to run the ball for like 7-8 yards up the middle. Man, take note, LSU and Brian Kelly. Another handoff. This time he gets bottled up. It's gonna be 3rd down, 3rd and 3. Florida's got a good defense. Lost in all Billy Napier's ineptness. Florida has a good defense. So, I forgot they had a Gus Bus. He's the OC for FSU. 3rd and 2. Play action. Guy open, caught 50, 45, 40. He falls down. Man, he could have gone for more. 1st down, Florida State. The running back could have got more yards, but he fell down. So it's 1st and 10. As Cromon with the reception net last for FSU. All right, so ball the 39-yard line of Miami. Castellanos calling for the ball. Takes a snap. And gonna run. We'll get to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, then to the 24-yard line. 1st down, FSU. Man, I forgot what it's like to have a athletic quarterback. We had one at one time. We had one, but Joe Burrow was athletic. Not like Jay Daniels, but Nussmeier is just a freaking statue. He doesn't fit into college football the way they run spread offenses and RPOs and stuff like that. He doesn't fit. It's a square peg, round hole. All right, 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. As Florida State driving. First drive of the game. And they're going to do an end around. And they get the edge to the 20. Down to close to the 19-yard line. It's about 4 yards in that play. I got FSU winning this game. So do I. Because they're at home. If this game was in South Beach, I'd pick Miami. But since this game is in Tallahassee. I went through Tallahassee one time, broke down. Well, we actually broke down on the way back from going to Gainesville. That was a fun trip. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for the tour. Now Florida State calls timeout. What's up, Bucks, Rays, Bolts? The Mets not in the playoffs. The Mets spent a whole bunch of money, and they didn't make playoffs. Playoffs. Hey, Christopher said I got the Miami Hurricanes. Hey, Miami can very well win this game. Only picked Florida State because they're at home. So when the Pelicans play a game of relevancy, I'm gonna try to do the Pelicans again until Zion gets hurt, and then I'll get mad again when Zion gets hurt after 4 games, and then I'll quit caring about the Pelicans. But as long as Zion's healthy and well, they play tonight. I thought you meant regular season. 2nd and 6. There's a handoff. Up to the 15. I gotta see this on TV tonight. Have to check later. I'm sure it's going to be on local TV here. I forgot they were playing tonight. They playing that Melbourne team again? 3rd and 1, little toss right side, first down to the 10 to the 9-yard line. So, yeah, I thought you meant like, when the regular season starts. But, yeah, they played at like 4 o'clock in the morning the other day. Yeah, I wasn't getting up for that. I wasn't getting up for that. Not for preseason. But, first and goal of the 9. There's a handoff and gets up to the 6. But hopefully Zion can play I don't want to say anything, man. The dude plays like 30 games a year. I'm not jinxing nothing. I ain't saying anything. Second and goal from the 7. Pelicans. As Katanos throws towards the end zone and incomplete. And no flag. As everybody wanted the flag, and no flag was thrown. 3rd down. The NBA season's about to start, like the real shit, not the preseason crap. But Zion's looking fit right now, but he always looks fit when the season starts. Then after that he goes to eating ring dings and ho-hos. 3rd and goal. Back at the row. He's going to run. Quarterback's going to run. Castellanos gets to the 5. Down to the... That's it. Nice tackle. 4th and goal. But yeah. And Zion always looks healthy to start the season. And then all of a sudden he starts eating Hot Pockets. And whatnot. Field goal time here for FSU is Weinberg. He's 3 for 4 on the year. Long of 45. Man, Mississippi State's about to score against A&M. Field goal is good, man. Looked ugly, but it got the job done. Man. Oop. Put 3 points on the board. Man. Phillies are favored to win the World Series. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the Dodgers. I don't think they're gonna repeat. It's definitely not gonna be the Yankees. Yankees are too flawed of a baseball team to win a world champion. They can't win 7 games. They can't win 4 out of 7 against somebody. They're too flawed. They don't do a lot of things well that championship teams should do well. They got 1 run today. How'd they score that run? But then they scored that run because of a walk. So they can't hit the ball. Analytics has kind of ruined some aspects of sports. I get it. It's got to be part of the game, but it can't be the part of the game. It's got to be a tool of the game. But anyway, I digress. I'm a boomer now. No, I'm Gen X. We're the boomers now. We're the boomers who don't know anything. So, but anyway, I digress. But I get it. Analytics need to be a part of the game, but it can't be the 100% part of the game. So Pat's here. All right, man. I was wondering if Pat was going to be here, or are you out watching the game? Are you stressed? I know you loved it. I know. Did you see 4-1? Those bastards. Those bastards are like. Hey, there's one good thing. Billy Napier might keep his job. But Billy Napier might keep his job. So, yeah, I'm trying to. So that's kind of that might be a good thing that Billy Napier keep his job. But we're not going to play Florida every year anymore, man. We're going to play them every other year, which is all right. It's going to be really weird not playing Florida and Alabama every year, but we don't play Auburn no more. We don't play Mississippi State. I hate the way the SEC's become. I hate it. See, we don't play Kentucky anymore, like we used to. I don't like it, man. I don't like the new SEC. But it is what it is. But at least we're gonna play these teams every other year. So it's better than the current format. Because we haven't played in Georgia since 2013. That's crazy. All right, so Carson Beck. They're talking about Georgia. Carson Beck is looking pretty good this year for Miami. All right, so 1st and 10, the Hurricanes. Got 10:02 to go in this first quarter. Ball at the 25-yard line for Miami. Beck out to swing pass to the right and gets up to he's still going to the 28-yard line. Nice little play there. The second down in about 6 coming up. But only Texas. Yeah, Texas is finding out this ain't the Big 12, man. They're finding out that the SEC is not the Big 12. And, no, we ain't pushovers. 2nd and 7. There's a handoff. And he'll get up to about the 30-yard line. That's it. Yeah, Tejas, man. Tejas, man. We're playing a war game tonight. We're having like some kind of battle, so I got to be on the phone. Yeah. All right, 3rd and 5 for Miami. It's a ball at their own 30 for the Hurricanes. Carson Beck gets the snap. And over the middle, catch made, and first down. Up to the 36-yard line. Does it bother anybody else that every play is a shotgun in college? Every single play is a shotgun. And when they go to the NFL, it's not like that. NFL is going back under center. They're not preparing these quarterbacks for the NFL. There's a handoff, gets about 2 or 3 yards. But you do great, Pat. I don't think they're preparing these quarterbacks well for the NFL. With all these, everything's an RPO and shotgun and, but you notice the NFL is going more traditional under center. I just don't get how college football is so like 99.9% spread offense, man. 2nd and 8. I mean, you can be physical and go I formation at times. Play action by Beck. Going to go deep down the field and going to be incomplete. Man, they went deep, incomplete. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Had a chance for it. Well, Mississippi State's looking pretty decent this year. Well, we're not playing them. We're not playing them. So they probably beat LSU. All right, so 3rd and 8 for the Hurricanes. Beck calling for the snap. Back to throw. They were in pressure, got hit, and that ball's up in the air, going to be incomplete. Man, they got pressure. It's 4th down. They got pressure on deck, and it's 4th down, Miami. Man. I hate bye weeks, Pat. I hate bye weeks. I know LSU lost last week, but I hate bye weeks. It's like, are we playing? No. We got to. Okay, we got to flag this whole thing. All right, so it's 4th down for Miami. Woo-wee. Yeah, I should have brought my other TV out here so I can watch the baseball game. Punt time for the Hurricanes, and punt is away. And feels it was a fair catch at the 20-yard line. That's where FSU will have it. Takalo, what's up, Takalo? How you doing, man? Y'all got a bye week too? Are y'all on the bye week? Yeah, we're gonna have a pillow fight next week. You ready for our pillow fight? Yeah. Next week's a pillow fight. What channel's the game on next week? Is SEC Network? Hasn't been decided yet. I know we play at night. But I don't know if it's going to be an SEC Network or not, or it's got to be SEC Network. They're not going to put us. They're not going to put us trash teams on ABC. Yeah, you're right, man. They better enjoy their night off, man. You know, I got kind of mad last Saturday. Oh, the wife's birthday was good, so that was a good day, other than the game. But we made dinner. I don't know what we had. We had noodles, fried eggplant, shrimp, some kind of creamy sauce. Grant made it. It was really good. I made the bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, whatever I call them. I made those with the cream cheese and the I put salt, pepper, a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and cayenne in the cream cheese. Then shredded the shredded cheese. Mix that all up. Put it in the jalapeno, cut it in half, yada yada yada. You know how it works. What's up, Willie Snyder? So it should be SEC or LSU and the Gamecocks. They got to be on SEC Network. I mean, we're too bad to be on one of those stations. SEC Network we got to be on, or I mean like ABC, not SEC, ABC and ESPN. Yeah, we can't be on ABC or ESPN. We both suck. Is Brian Kelly going to run the football this week coming up? I don't know, man. I got to make a video about our offense and how bad it is, and why we keep playing a hurt quarterback. But it's infuriating that we played Nussmeier against Southeastern when he was actually hurt, obviously hurt, and he should have not played and been healthy going into Ole Miss. But no, not our head coach. I digress. All right, so FSU has the football. They have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Yeah, good old South Louisiana cooking. Yeah, Grant's pretty good at cooking. I wish I was that way. I wish I was that way to like recipes. But the recipes are probably just follow instructions. Just go online, look at a recipe. You can kind of tweak it the way you like it. There's a quarterback keeper, and he'd be sacked. That's a 5-yard loss. Yeah, but it was was actually pretty good. And I really don't really care for eggplant that much, but the way he fried it up was actually pretty good. Second down and 14 for Florida State. They have it at their own 16-yard line. There's a handoff. And it's a big hole. That's 10, 15. Oh, he gets like 20, almost 20 yards in that play. Damn, first down. Yeah, Penn State lost today. They got their defense looked horrible today. The handoff gets across the 32. Yeah, I was surprised at their defense. So, did you set up? Oh, I did not. I did not. I need to do that. Shit. I didn't send the balance game. Yeah. I'll do that. Marie, you're not coming in here. I didn't. Forgot. We got a player down for Miami. Let me do that real quick here. Log in. Forgot to do it. I haven't streamed in a week. I got kind of burnt out. But now I'm kind of... Now I'm back, I'm back in, what? I didn't log in? Oh. I didn't log in a right account on Streamlabs. Let's see here. Yeah, I got to get retrained. I got to get retrained. Gotta get retrained because I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah. Marie. She's cool. Marie's cool, man. Alright, now I got it now. There we go. Now I got the betting up. Man. All right. Yeah, I'm a bet. Yeah, I'm betting Florida. That's how I was betting Florida State, so I'll bet them. Man, Texas Tech up 22-3 over Houston. Man, got finally a game to watch. Is there a game on Fox or something? A game on Fox. Yeah, TCU and Colorado are playing. Man, Mississippi State's up 3-0 over Texas A&M after 1 quarter of play. Man, Mississippi State. Man, it sucked when Mike Leach passed away several years ago. Kind of set them back a few years. They had but a few years they weren't good at all. Man, Lee Corso's looking Lee Corso's looking he's looking rough. But I mean All right, 1st and 10 here for Florida State at their 32. 2nd and 9, quarterback keeper. Get to the 35. That's about it. Nice tackle. Be 3rd down. 3rd down here for the Seminoles. Well, the Criminals. What they call the Criminals? They still call them the Criminals? All right, so 3rd and 5. Here's a pass out to the right. Going to be incomplete. Man. 4th down. What's up, Paxton's in the house? Paxton's here. What's up, Paxton? Is, man. I ain't saying nothing. We lost last week. All right, 4th and 5. Punt time here, Florida State. I'm not saying nothing. I was going to say something smart aleck remark about Texas, but punts away. But and fair catch on the 22-yard line. But yeah, at least Texas gave Billy Napier a few more years. He sure gave Billy Napier a few more years. Our 1st and 10 of Miami. Ball's at the 21-yard line. And there's a play action to the right. Catch made up to the 23. Man, good defense. Going to be 2nd down about 7. Good defense by FSU so far. Miami's having a really tough time getting yards. So 2nd and 7. There's a handoff, big hole. He gets to the 30. That's a 1st down to the 34-yard line. 1st down, Miami. Arch to Tulane. Yeah, let me go to Tulane. Let me go up. Let me go down to Willow Street. 1st and 10 at the 34. Play action my back. Gonna go deep down the field, and got a guy there, and got it down to the 15-yard line. 1st down, Miami. Man, nice throw to Daniels. Oh, we got a flag down. That's the ex-LSU player. We got a flag down now. And holding against the defense. It's going to stand. So holding against the defense, it's going to stand. Going to stand. So C.J. Daniels with a big reception for the Hurricanes as they got down in FSU territory. He has 3 touchdowns this year for them. I don't think he had 1 last year for LSU. Thought he was kind of underutilized last year. In fact, they marked the ball back at the 19. I guess they're not going to give him the slide. There's a handoff and get to the 15 up to the 14-yard line. Be 2nd down here for Miami. Second down and 5 from the 14, and they're gonna run it, and he gets down about the 10, and that's gonna be about it. We 3rd down here for the Hurricanes. Oklahoma wins 44-0 over Kent State. Surprising. Surprising game so far is Mississippi State. I mean, they were big underdogs on the road against Texas A&M, and Mississippi State is up 3-0. All right, but 3rd-and-1 for Miami at the 11. At the 10.5. Gotta get to the 9. There's a handoff, and it's gonna be. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. Let's see where they mark it. They are gonna mark it short. It's 4th down. He didn't get it. What's up, sir? UGA. Texas is dog shit. Yeah, because they got it. Because okay. 4th-and-1. Actually, it's 4th and about a half a yard for Miami. The Hurricanes. That's one good thing we haven't, I'm not saying nothing. 4th-and-1. I'm not jinxing nothing. Don't say nothing. 4th-and-1. They'll go for it. There's a handoff, and he got it. Barely. Like a half a yard, but it's a 1st and goal for the Hurricanes. What's up, sir? UGAAA. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about Hurricanes. Learn to keep my mouth shut. I saw Georgia beat Kentucky. When is Kentucky going to fire Stoops? When are they going to fire Stoops? I mean, but not all his fault. I mean, they put all their money into basketball, not football, so. Ball the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. Play action by Beck. Going to throw towards the 5-yard line. Caught. Going to be at the 4. That's the big tight end, 87 with a catch. Going to be 2nd and goal. But fuck a Hurricane. Yeah, fuck a Hurricane. I like the drink. I like the drink you get down on at Pat O'Brien's in the French Quarter. That Hurricane's pretty good. It hits you like a hurricane. But speaking of that, I need to go buy some Hurricane mitts. 2nd and goal from the 4. Is Beck slant touchdown. Man, nice play. C.J. Daniels touchdown. Man, hey, Brian Kelly, you watching? Brian Kelly, you watching? You watching these play calls, or should I say Joe Sloan? You watching these play calls, Joe Sloan? Or no? I'm fucking not. Fucker. Fucker, Harry King. Never. Okay. What's going on? It's good. What's going on with Colorado and TCU? Oh, the Buffaloes just scored. That's what's going on. The Buffaloes just scored. Man. But 7-3 Hurricanes up over FSU. I don't think he's married anymore. Was it last year that came out that he was getting divorced? And then they came out and said he wasn't getting divorced. It's a really weird situation. But I don't think he's married anymore. So yeah. When Brian Kelly was twerking with that player, that was and then we didn't get said player. Not only did he embarrass himself going on TikTok or whatever the hell it was, dancing with a player, he didn't come here. He didn't even come here. Man, I think he went to Alabama. I think he went and played for Nick Saban. Yeah. Who are you going to play for, Brian Kelly or Nick Saban? Nick Saban. Touchback. If you ask me, man, who you going to play for? Nick Saban. Who the hell want to play for Brian Kelly? Man. But Steelanos went to he played for Central Florida? Is that right? All right, so 1st and 10, Florida State. They have it at their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10, 50 seconds to go in the quarter. And they got a false start, pushing back. Yeah, 7th player went to Alabama. Not only did our dumbass coach, not only did he dance with a player retardedly, that 7th player didn't come here. Here's a hand off up to goes to the right, gets up to the 21-yard line. All right, so it's second down in the 13. Actually lost yards that play. I'm sorry, they had the false start. The game 2. Quarterback's going to keep it. He'll get to the 24-yard line. That's going to be the last play of the quarter. Last play of the quarter. It's 7-3 Miami. Man. Seven three Miami. Man, I hate bye weeks, man. I'd much rather LSU play and lose this week than not play at all, honestly. As dumb as that fucking sounds. I mean, I'd much rather play and lose than just sit here and go, we playing today? No. Halloween on Hulu. Oh yeah, Halloween. Oh yeah, I gotta go buy me my Monster cereal. So I gotta go buy me some the blueberry and the Count Chocula. I gotta go down to the Winn-Dixie to get it done. Rouse's don't carry it. They don't carry the Monster cereals. I gotta go get my Monster cereals like I'm a kid. Get my blueberry and my Count Chocula. I'm not really a fan of the Frankenberry, but I do like the Count Chocula and blueberry. I gotta get that. Get my Monster cereals. At home duties, I know. I was worried that so Texas A&M's going to go for a 4th and goal. Of course, they go pistol, and they're probably going to get it. And they don't get it. That's so fucking stupid, man. I hate. Why do these coaches do this shit, man? You got 4th and goal at the half-yard line, and you line up in a shotgun. They don't do this, and they don't do that in the NFL. Not a lot, anyway. But oh, stupid, man. And all these coaches do it. They all do it now in college. They all go in a shotgun on 4th and short. Every single one of them. Every single one of them do this shit. And it just bothers me so much that what man? It just do the quarterbacks do tush push. Why do you think Philadelphia does a tush push? Because it works. Now I know they go false start all the time. They get a head start on everybody else, but yeah, man. A lot of players, a lot of teams, a lot of injuries this year, man. Luckily, I have been hit with some players that got hurt on some other leagues. So, but I think there's one league I'm in. One guy said he's quitting because he's like everybody. I think he has like 4 players that have gotten hurt. Like, man, it sucks, man. At least it's a free league, so you can't really complain too much because it's a free league. But still, it's like, man, every week you're like, fuck, this player's out. Fuck, this player's out. I had to find a running back because Trey Benson was on IR on one of my leagues. He got hurt, so I had to go find another running back to put in. I lost. There's one to put on. I forgot I put on waivers. I didn't get. So. All right, so it's the 3rd down and 11 here for Florida State at their own 24-yard line. Castellanos pressured over the middle, catch me to the 30, up to the 35. That's a first down. He got it. I think he got it. I think he got it. Yeah, 1st and 10. All the ball has to do is touch that 35, and it'll be a first down. It's first down, Florida State. What's up, Eagle Fang? Hey, I'll read that question in a minute. There's a handoff, and looks like nothing. I know a perfect coach that LSU can. He's worse than Kelly. Yeah. At least Brian Kelly, well. Man, I thought Penn State's defense was just awful today. Garbage. 2nd and 10 for Florida State. Play action. They bring pressure. There's screen coming. Makes a catch. Is it a fumble? Incomplete. 3rd down. But the crazy thing is, this wasn't like a big game for Franklin. This wasn't like a top 10 matchup. This was a game that he normally wins. Like, historically, James Franklin, he blows these teams out historically. Teams that are like beneath him. But today, 3rd and 10 for FSU. It's offsides, huh? But it's not like this wasn't like a top 10 matchup. This wasn't one of James Franklin's boo-boos where he can't win a big game. This wasn't like a one of those big game days per se. But he still lost it though. But it's like, yeah, okay. I taken a nap earlier, and I woke up about 3:30 Central. Back there was Castellanos, and gonna go deep right side catch made the 42, first down, out of bounds. Now I put the game on, and I saw they were down like 27-7 at one time. I was like, what the fuck is Penn State doing? Then they came back offensively. Then their defense let them down. They couldn't stop the Bruins. And now here's a handoff, and gets up to the 41-yard line. But Nico, they changed their coach. This will be 2nd and 9 for FSU. There's a little end around. They break the tackle. Gets to the back line scrimmage. Man, that was almost disastrous for Florida State. Well, the coach the Bruins had before was horrible, and they played probably the best they've ever played. It was 3rd and 10 for FSU at the 43-yard line. Back there rolls right. And now quarterback's going to run. And it would be a nice tackle at the 41-yard line. It'll be fourth down. Be fourth down here for the Seminoles. Fourth down here for Florida State. And they're gonna go for it. Yeah, they're kind of no man's land. Either you're gonna punt it or go for it. But 4th and 8's kind of the ball at the 41-yard line of Miami. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 8, and now they're not. They call timeout. They got to punt this ball, man. 4th and 8. The odds of you getting a 4th and 8 are much higher. Much lower than 4th and 3. 4th and 8's hard to convert. Norvell can't be that dumb. We got man. We got back. Are you getting the iPhone 17, Eagle Fang? Are you getting the iPhone 17? Every year, man, Apple, they got to come out with a new goddamn phone, man. Every freaking year. I have the 16 Plus. So, is what I have. I don't think I need to get anything else besides that. Oh, man. Are you waiting for the Samsung 26 Ultra? It's a much better phone. Yeah, Yeah, I got this. I got the 16 Plus. It's all right. It's a Plus. No, it's a Plus. I don't have the Pro. I have the 16 Plus. Let's see. Where's about? Yeah, I got the iPhone 16 Plus. Yeah. I can't believe Mississippi State's hanging it. Well, they're beating Texas A&M 3-0. Man, that's man. Yeah, all these phones, man, cost so much money now, man. I remember, nice interception by Mississippi State. Man, that's a horrible throw. Safety was back there. He didn't see the safety. He didn't see the safety back there. Man, bad read by the quarterback. Man, I'm glad we don't play Mississippi State this year. It might beat LSU. Shit. All right, so now they call. Now they are going to go for it. 4th and 8. Oh, now they snap it. He was looking for the ball, and he throws. Going to be intercepted, picked off. 20, 25, 30, 35, to 45, to the across midfield, down to the 41. Oh, Florida State, what the fuck are you doing? The quarterback was looking for the snap. It gets snapped to him. Then he has to throw it off his back foot. Then it gets intercepted. I mean, Norvell, what are you doing? Put the ball and play defense, man. Punt the ball and play defense. What is up with these fucking coaches, man, with their Analytical choice, man. The analytics says I gotta go for it. You and Grant should shotgun a beer for every Saints win. Well, they won't be many. They won't be many. So Fitzgerald with the interception for Miami, and they have it back in Florida State territory at the 44. Punt the ball and play defense. Go a flea flicker. Going deep down the field and gonna be caught. Touchdown! Miami touchdown! Man, as Tony on a 44-yard reception touchdown. You watch the Saints. Saints have no offense. Saints have no offense, man. Here comes the extra point. We have no playmakers either at the receiver position. And Olave can't catch. Save his fucking life. That's why it's cheap. It's a 6-pack. I like that. I like that, Fluffy. I like that. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. Yeah. What are the games they got going on? Memphis and Tulsa. I'm running the TV out here. Need 4 TVs. Oh, now Mississippi State threw an interception. Oh my God! Did the quarterback get hit or something? Man. Now Mississippi State threw an interception. Man, bad play, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, his arm got hit. Shapen's arm got hit, and it goes affected the throw. SLU beat McNeese 38-0. Man. Oh, it's halftime. Oh shit! Damn. Halftime, man. The line. Are they playing in Hammond? They're playing over there in the patch. They're playing at the patch, strawberry patch. Man, I wish I'd known that. I'm about to go on that game. Since LSU's off, I should have maybe checked that out. Go down and drove down to Hammond and watch the Lions and the Cowboys in the patch. No, it was in Lake Charles. Never mind, then. Okay, they're playing in Lake Charles. So never mind, then. All right. I thought they maybe were playing in Hammond, and I could have gone to Hammond and could have live streamed me at the game and the patch. There is another bye week later for LSU, so. So it's 14-3 Miami. Here comes the kickoff. And Lake Chuck. FSU better get their act together. They should have punted the ball on that last drive. I don't know what the hell Norvell was thinking. Here's kickoff, 4th and 8. 4th and 8's really hard to convert, and then they snap it. The quarterback's not ready. Then they throw an interception. Miami gets the ball. Their first play, flea flicker, touchdown. Hey, you think Joe Sloan would have the balls to throw to call a flea flicker? Is that even in his playbook? All right, 1st and 10, FSU at the 25. They're on 25. They'll swing pass to the left, up to the 30. Gets up to the 34-yard line. Going to be 2nd down. Nice play there, 2nd down. And here's a handoff. It's a 1st down. Running back. That was a quick snap. 1st and 10, Florida State. There's Croma with the 1st down. 1st and 10, FSU. We've got 10:45 to go in the half. Ball the 38-yard line. Little shovel pass. Yeah, that's a horse collar, huh? Yeah. That's going to be a horse collar tackle. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to be a 1st down. Florida State. Yeah, 1st down, Florida State. I mean, he really didn't need to do that. I mean, he really didn't need to tackle him. I mean, there was really no reason to grab his shoulder pad and throw it back of his shoulder pad and throw it down like that. Bad technique there. All right, so it's 1st and 10, Florida State. First and 10, Florida State at the 47-yard line of Miami. There's a handoff and gets up to the 43-yard line. It's Croma. Mark Sanchez, arrested, faces 3 charges. Man, that's kind of sad, man. When you get stabbed. Hey. How'd you get through here? 2nd and 6. And throws left. Now he's going to run. Gets to the 40. Up to the 36-yard line. 1st down. 1st down, Florida State. First down, Florida State. As Castellanos gets the 1st down. Here's a swing pitch. Ooh, incomplete. They try to go to the left, incomplete. They quick snapping all these plays, man. Really, how'd you get in here? You broke through the goddamn door again, didn't you? We got a foul against Florida State. Looks like, huh? It is. Foul against Florida State. Man. So Jacob Rizzi out of Westport, Connecticut. Senior offensive lineman. What's that? They have a chop block? Because they went back 15. Must have been a shot block because now it's 1st and 25. Ball back at the 48. Here's a handoff. And he gets across, he gets to the 50. Going to be second down. Yeah, what a fool put himself in that position where supposedly I don't know. From what I read, he ordered with DoorDash or something, and I don't know. He just man. There goes his broadcasting career. It's a swing pass to the right, catch made, and he gets up to only the 47-yard line. Be third down. There goes his broadcasting career. Butt fumble. Man, I mean, when I first saw he got stabbed, I'm like, man, that's like tragic, man. Dude got stabbed. Then I find out he's the aggressor. He might have been the aggressor in the situation, and he still gets stabbed. Man. 3rd and 21. And back to throw. And going to scramble and get to the 44-yard line. Be 4th down. Man. Good pursuit by the defense. 4th down. Now they're going to punt? That's what she should have done. That's what she should have done. But yeah. When I first saw the thing, I was like, man, somebody stabbed him. It's kind of sad, man. There's a punt, and gonna go. Where's the ball at? Oh, there it is. Fair catch at the 50. Nice camera work, guys. At the 15-yard line. But he dumbass was the aggressor. And he gets stabbed. Man. Butt fumble. Man. Now Colorado's up 14-0 for TCU. They weren't supposed to win. They weren't supposed to be up in this game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got the alert earlier, and I said Mike Sanchez was stabbed. I was like, wait, isn't he like? I thought that's the guy that was the sportscaster. He's in the game, and that was calling the game. I'm like, damn, man, it's like man, somebody stabbed him. It's like that fucking sucks, man. And then like I said, come to find out, his dumbass is the fucking aggressor. When some of the reports came out that somebody was delivering him food and whatever, and he got combative, and the guy went and got a knife and defended himself. I'm like, God damn, man. It could be fucking dumb, man. I mean, was he drunk? I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, we all thought he got attacked. I'm like, I thought he got attacked. I'm like, man, it's like shit. I was feeling bad for him, and then the reports came out of what really happened. I'm like, damn. It's like, damn. Yeah. Well, he was drunk, man. Well, when you're drunk, you do stupid shit. You do drunk, you do stupid shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. 1st and 10 to 14. There's a handoff. And gets up to the... You're going to lose yards. Now, I do DoorDash sometimes. And I rarely do it at night. For that same reason. No, and I watch, and I usually watch where it's going. And if I know there's an area, it's like, I'm not going there, man, this time of night. 7-Eleven. Ain't worth the $8 you're gonna make on the DoorDash to get stabbed and killed. Beck, looking to throw out to the left side, catch made, gets up to the 22-yard line. So, but yeah, that's why I just rarely do. I do DoorDash. I don't, or Uber Eats. I don't. I really rarely do it at night. And if I do it, like I said, I watch where it's going. I'm like, no, I'm not going there. 3rd and 2 from the 21-yard line. They're on 21 for Miami. And back. Look, we got a false start. So like I said, man, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth your life. For like the $8 you're gonna make. I mean, it's not worth it, man. I mean, you make like $8, to deliver a pizza to somebody, but you're like, no, that's not a really good part of town, man. They might not like me going over there. 3rd and 7 for Miami. Beck. Gonna scramble. Wow. And gets to the 21, man. 4th down. He got tackled hard, man. 4th down. But yeah, stay in the burbs. Man. So it's 4th down for Miami. Fourth and 3, and it punts away. And that's not a really good punt at all, man. Why are you punting out of bounds? That's a horrible punt. They're going to have the ball at midfield. They are. So Florida State's going to have it at midfield. Man. And if you got money in certain points, you'll be King Pimpkin. If you get money in certain parts. All right, so 1st and 10 for FSU. We got 5:10 to go into half. They have it at midfield. And there's a handoff. And fighting ball. There's a fumble. There's a fumble. Who has it? Who has it? I think Miami has it, and they do. As the Hurricanes get the fumble. Man. This game might not be as good as once thought. Man. And that's a definite fumble. And rip that ball out. We gotta put that ball. You gotta tuck that ball in. Running back 32. You gotta tuck that ball in. 32. Man. They gotta give him they gotta do like Darnell Jefferson. What's up, George? I'm happy. I'll be happy whoever loses, says George. Yeah, congrats to your Gators today. They beat the shit out of Texas. But yeah, George is like, I don't care who loses. Can an asteroid hit the stadium and they both lose? That's what George is pulling for. He's pulling for the asteroid. First and 10 Hurricanes since a handoff. And only gets a few yards. Yeah. Well, they fucked up a few drives ago, going for on 4th and 8. I mean, what kind of analytical card tells you to go for it on 4th and 8? I don't think there is one. And then they throw the interception, and then Miami scores in the next play. Like, punt the ball, man. 2nd and 8. It's back. All the way to throw. Got a guy open. Catch made. Up to the 40. Up to the 35. Down to the 30. 25. Down to the 20. So we're going 15. 10. 5. And touchdown. There's a flag down now. There is a flag down. We got lucky that Lagbay couldn't throw the ball that night. There's a flag down. And illegal motion against the offense. Going to cost some points. Yeah, we got lucky that Lagbay couldn't throw the ball that night. We got really lucky that night. Because our offense was awful that night. We only scored 13 points offensively. If Lagway was halfway decent that night, Florida probably wins that game. Because our offense was utter doo-doo. Oh man, that illegal motion cost them a touchdown. Yikes. 2nd and 13 here for Miami. It's back. Looking to throw. Little screen. And that's going to go. No, he does break a tackle. And he's still going. He gets about 5 yards in that play. What you got, Marie? I know. You got you a lizard or a gecko? No, I might got you a gecko. You usually get those geckos. Lizards are too smart for you. But them geckos, you get them. We'll never have an outside cat like her ever again. She's just a cool outside cat. 3rd and 8. Is back to throw. Empty backfield throw got hit, incomplete. It's 4th down. Man, so that illegal motion cost them 7 points. Well, 6. Well, at least 6 because you got to make the extra point. But there we go. You kind of want FSU to win because you play Florida State end of the year. That makes sense. Yeah. Did you eat that damn gecko? Yeah? You ate that gecko? Alright. Well, geckos serve a purpose. Geckos serve a purpose? They eat like roaches and insects. Fourth and 8. Damn cat. Punts away. They serve a purpose. Going to bounce up and get down around the 10-yard line. That's where FSU will have it. Talk about Arch Manning, not Archie. Everybody call him Archie. Name isn't Archie. Arch. But you're right. They pump Arch Manning to be like Joe Montana. Him and Nussmeier. Him and Nussmeier, they were supposed to be the next Joe Montana. And both of them looked like utter garbage to start the season. They say Nussmeier is hurt. Well, whatever. 1st and 10. And Castellanos out to the right. Catch made. And looks like the full. Oh, they found a fumble. Who has it? Man, another fumble, but Florida State falls on it. Man, what the hell is that Florida State doing? They keep fumbling the football. They're lucky that wasn't a turnover. Lucky that wasn't a turnover. So second down and 3 for FSU at the 17. Your own 17. Hand off. That's a first down to the 21-yard line. So where's that game at this year, George? Where's that game at this year? Ball to 21. He got hit and incomplete, man. Held on way too long. 2nd and 10. Yeah, Florida State keeps following the football. They're lucky that they got that last ball back. Texas A&M, Mississippi State's only 7-3. Bulldogs are hanging in the game. Oh, we got the 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout, whatever the hell they want to call it. Oh, you got some of that stuff? Okay. Alright, yeah. You got some of that stuff to smoke? Yeah, I didn't get any beer. I didn't get any beer this weekend because LSU's not playing. So there's no reason for me to get inebriated enough. So, but we got a game next week. They play the Gamecocks. Let's see, where's Man Cave 2? Is there a game on Fox? I can't think of my Fox. What game I'm thinking of? Actually, Texas Tech and Houston. What was that game going on? I think Texas Tech was up big in that game. Man. A lot of people ruin their lives doing drugs. I don't know, man. I never got into that hard stuff. So, but yeah, people ruin their lives with drugs, man. Like the bad shit. Like crystal meth and heroin, shit like that. So, crack, crack cocaine. Yeah, I watch On Patrol Live, a live PD, and people they always getting pulled over and they got meth on them. You can tell which ones when they get pulled over. That's not mine. That's not mine. But they're twitching like, oh yeah, that's yours, dude. You're twitching, man. There's a current war in this country against selling drugs in the community. Ah, man. So, UNLV's up 24-3. Wait, is it snowed in Wyoming? Hold on. Oh, shit. Come on. I got. Well, 2nd and 10. There's a catch made up to the 32-yard line out of bounds. I watched the Wyoming game, and it's snowing over there. And what they play? I forgot where Wyoming plays. 1st and 10 at 31. Forgot the town they play in. I was by there last year. Castellanos going to be sacked back at the 21-yard line. You ever seen Black Dynamite? Like up in my face? Like in the flesh? No. So it's going to be 2nd down, 18. Here's a pass out to the left, catch made. Get to the 25, 30, up to the 35 or the 36-yard line. Be 3rd down for FSU with a 1:10 to go in the half. Oh, the movie? Oh, no. I thought you meant like something else. I thought you were like giving me a slang word for drugs. Here's a pass out. Oh, too high. It's 4th and 5. I thought you were giving me a slang word for drugs. It's 4th and 5. Black Dynamite. 4th and 5. Is it on Tubi or Pluto TV or one of the other free popcorn flicks? 4th and 5, punts away, and going to bounce and roll to the 10, inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. You finally saw karate. I finally saw Naked Gun. It had its moments. It was funny, but it was nothing like the original, which I didn't think it was going to be. But I did see Naked Gun. It's on Pluto, okay. Karate Kid Legends. Yeah, I got Pluto. But yeah, I finally watched the Naked Gun. It had its moments. It had some of the slapstick humor that the other ones had, but it just wasn't. It didn't have those guys in it, man. 1st and 10. There's a handoff across the 10 to the 11-yard line. There was no Leslie Nielsen and OJ and George Kennedy. Those guys weren't in it. I mean, sorry. We got they don't have to run the play. They don't have to run the play here. And they're not going to play. So we're going to go to halftime. It's 14-3 Miami. Damn. Brady Quinn. What? He's Butt Fumble's replacement. Wow. We're at halftime, man. It was 14-3 Miami. Yeah, what's wrong? They're back. Ah. I'm back. Oh man. So I'll be back. After halftime, I'm back here. So we got halftime. It's 14-3 Miami. As man, yeah, snowing. Have been what had snow have been Wyoming. So there's snow on the ground there in yeah. So Florida beat Texas. Alabama beat and Billy Napier might save his job, man. Billy Napier might have saved his job today, as Florida just played lights out over Texas. But that Florida was really a sneaky pick. As Laramie, that's it. Laramie, Wyoming. I couldn't remember the fucking name, man. Laramie, Wyoming. They're playing. I couldn't fucking think of the goddamn team. Towns. Bottom. Okay. Rain possible after 3 a.m. I won't be up at 3. I'll be sleeping. So sitting here. Man. All right. Ooh, wait. So, hey, man, Miami. I mean, Florida State's they gotta do something in the second half because they're getting beat, man, beat. Yeah. No, it's still same. Second half, same started yet, man. God damn. When's the second half going to start, man? Yeah, man. Troy, you're not coming in here. Roo's still out there? Man, what the hell is he doing out there? Track in the tropics. 0% chance of, Okay, well, that's good news. Yeah, the future cast. It's supposed to rain tonight. What do they say? Look at this girl. Look at her hair. It's wild. Man. Coastal flood alerts. Yeah. Coastal flood alerts. Man. It can't be, Let's watch tonight. What are you doing out there? Crazy dog. Yeah, it says there's 0% chance of any kind of development. So whenever they say 0% chance, like when they say 0% chance of development. I like that. I like the 0% chance of development. What's he doing? What are you doing? He's going crazy out there. Rue's going crazy out there, man. What the hell he's seeing out there. Ain't nobody smoking now. Yeah, it's been quiet in the Gulf of Mexico. It's been too quiet, actually. Been too quiet. So. There's just something out in the yard that Rue sees. There's something out in the yard that he sees that he wants to get, but what are you doing? Better not be no digging. And what? What do you? Come here. All right. Oh man, hopefully this second half is better, man. So, don't say anything yet, man, about that. About no hurricanes, but so far it's been really quiet in the Gulf of Mexico. Really, really quiet. So normally it's normally we've had something by now that's coming to the Gulf of Mexico. So man, all right. So second half coming up is Miami going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So, alrighty. And there's the kickoff. It'll be a touchback, so 1st and 10 Hurricanes at the 25-yard line. Man. Dodgers up 5-3 over the Phillies. Man. All right, so 1st and 10 Miami. Start this third quarter. Man. And Bill Belichick, boy, he's failing. Is he going to only last a year? There's a paying off and gets about 5 yards on the carry. Is Belichick only going to last a year? Wouldn't surprise me if he just like quits North Carolina after the year. This just been disastrous for him, man. 2nd and 5 from the 30. There's a play action back. And now he's going to scramble, and he'll get about 3 yards in the carry. Man, that's something Nussmeier can't do. Is a scramble. So it's 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Hurricanes. And back to throw. Does open catch made up at the 40, up to the 41. 1st down. 1st down, Miami. He's gonna ask his 20-year-old girlfriend. He probably will. You're probably right about that. He's going to have to ask. He's going to ask her, "Can I coach next year?" Here's a swing pass to the right on 1st down up to the 45-yard line. Sure right. Forgot he's got to ask. He's got to ask his squeeze if he can. He can coach. So 2nd down here for Miami. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 here for the Hurricanes. The ball's to the 46. And back going to hand it off. And running back's going to get... Oh, he's going to scramble and fight and get about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. Hello, Thailand. I love it when fans do the AI interviews with the games of Belichick. I don't think I've seen that. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Miami. Well, Florida State better. They got to get their offense in gear. Their offense has been, not good. 3 points. 3 points isn't going to beat anybody. 3rd and 1. They're going to center. Hand off, and that's the 1st down. Man, look at that. They go under center on 3rd and on 3rd and 1. They go under center. And they get a 1st down. Eagle Fang. How about that, man? They didn't go in a shotgun. Didn't go in shotgun. All right, so 1st and 10, Miami. Is there in Florida State territory at the 48. And now we got maybe a false start. Okay, I'll look at it. I mean X. Right. It's not comfortable. On X. So false start against the offense. Going to push him back 5. And the Colorado TCU game is pretty good. Saints. What about the Saints? What about the Saints? The Saints are just who they are. Don't get upset about the Saints. Don't let them stress you out. 1st and 15. They're going to hand it off, and they're going to lose about 2 yards. Good defense. Going to be 2nd and 17 coming up for Miami. So, actually, they're going to say 2nd and 16. Ball's at the 45 yard. The 46-yard line. It's back. Going to dump it out to the right, and that's going to go across the 50 up to the 47, probably around this previous line of scrimmage. Be third down. The third down? Yeah, third down. Third down coming up. You think the Saints are going to torch the Saints have no offense? Well, people keep saying that. Saints have no offense whatsoever. 0. Zilch. So 3rd and 8 from the 46. There's a swing pass to the left. Screen. Gets to the 40. Going to be 4th and 2. Saints have no offense. They can't stretch the field. They don't throw the ball. They don't throw the ball deep. They have if you go look at their offensive stats. I mean their yards per attempt is one of the bottom of the league. They don't throw the ball deep. Their passing yards is bottom of the league. They don't throw the ball. And when we do, Olave drops it. 4th and 2, they'll go for it. At the 40. And Beck. Going to throw. Catch me. First down 30, 25, 20. Still going 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Man, that receiver just sped to the end zone. Touchdown. As Tony scores. Touchdown. Man. Giants are playing good. Well, not really. They won last week, but man, touchdown. It's now 20-3 Miami. Roo! Shut up! Extra points up and good. I'll get his ass inside. Somehow. I don't know how. I need to. Man, 21-3. Oh, look at Cocaine Irvin on the sideline. He's all excited. Cocaine Irvin's all excited on the sideline. Looks like he's yeah. This game hasn't been what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot better. I thought this game would be a lot better, but it's fucking garbage. It's been utter garbage. Florida State's just been not good. Yeah, I thought for sure being at home, I thought they would win, man. I I thought Florida State being at home would put them, in the win column. Miami's looking really good. So, yeah, they got. I mean, the NFL does it good, with the way they, have their playoffs. There are no rankings in the NFL, so maybe college football will go that way one day, which they probably will. They'll probably have a super conference with a certain amount of teams in regional divisions, and of course, if you win your regional division, you move on like the NFL. But that's probably what they need to do. And get rid of the biased, sports writers and coaches and the college football playoff committee. Anyway, so what's up, crazy weather dude? Can LSU salvage their season? Like go to the playoffs? Probably not. They can't run the ball. Huh? They can't run the ball for shit. What's up, crazy weather dude and Pat? But they can't run the ball, and they don't try to run the ball. That's the whole thing is they don't try to run the ball. They try a few times, and then they can't run, then they quit, and they don't try to run again, and then they throw the ball 40 times a game. Touchback. That just bothers me so much is they don't even try to run the football. They try, they run like a few times, and then well, it's not working. That means we gotta keep throwing it every down. And then they drop 8 in the coverage and rush 3. And anyway. Oh yeah, Bama beat Vanderbilt. I mean, imagine being happy you beat Vanderbilt. That's the world we live in today. Is here's a deep ball. It'll drop, man. 2nd and 10. But the LSU's gotta go to Nashville, play Vanderbilt. I don't know if we're gonna win that game actually. Vanderbilt played pretty good today. They had some turnovers that hurt them. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna beat Vanderbilt. Shit, Vanderbilt, man, that's like crazy. And he's stressing about Vanderbilt football. Here's a quarterback keeper. And he'll get to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, up to the 45, out of bounds, first down. So, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy weather, dude, that you're like, man, you had to put a drive together to beat Vanderbilt in football. Like, man, what year is this? Is this the 40s? Man. All right, 1st and 10, ball over the back of the 43. As Catillanos throws, guy opened at the 45, first down to the 40, to the 36, first down, FSU. But yeah, I was like, man, I was watching it, like, man, Vanderbilt's playing really good, and they had some turnovers. They had 2 red zone turnovers. Pavia threw an interception, and he fumbled. And you can't do that. If you want to beat Alabama on the road, you can't turn the ball over in a red zone like that. So, but Vanderbilt played really good today. Castellanos is going to go deep, and come on, Cameron, going down towards the end zone, intercepted, picked off in the end zone. Nice camera work, ABC. Intercepted. Jeez, man. Jeez. Why are you throwing a double coverage? Why are you throwing the double coverage? That's just man. Safety's back there, man. Just I don't get that play. I don't get that. I think he just he got pressure. So 3 turnovers so far. There's Cocaine Irvin on the sideline. All right, ball to 20 for Miami. This game isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's swing pass to the right. Gets up to the 25-yard line. You play ball in school? No, I was too thin to play football. You think I'm kind of thin now? Shit, you should have saw me in high school. I weighed like 130 pounds, soaking wet. Only thing I probably could have played was baseball. Yeah, there's no way I could have played football. Maybe baseball or basketball, maybe. Low snap. And here's a catch made, and it gets to the 30, first down, 35 to the 37-yard line. Man, another first down for the Hurricanes. Yeah, how did Alabama lose to Florida? Yeah, they look so bad against Florida State. It's not that they lost to Florida State, just the way they looked. They looked like they didn't care. They got bullied in that game against Florida State. They got pushed around, and you're like, man, this isn't looking good for Alabama this year. Man. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 36, on 36 for Miami. Here's a catch made, swing pass out to the 41. I like these little pass out to the right they're throwing and the left. Man, so Grant was a male cheat. He was a male cheerleader. This game is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought this game would be a lot better. So Tony has 7 catches for a $107 and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 5. They're going to run it. And look at that's the first down to the 45 up to the 49-yard line. Man. Damn. Yeah, after the first game of the year, you know how people overreact the first game of the year. Everybody said LSU was the best team in the country after they beat Clemson. And we saw what Clemson turned out to be. And we found out what LSU is. Everybody thought Alabama was garbage after getting beat by Florida State. So, yeah. People overreact after the first week of the year. Every single year. It'll happen next year. As Beck, they're going to hand it off on then around. Gets to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30. That guy's fast. Out of the 29-yard line. First down, Miami. Damn, that dude was fast, man. They're getting the ball to their athletes, man. Hey, Joe Sloan. Oh, I see. Our offensive line couldn't do that shit. We couldn't pull to the right like that. I mean, Joe Sloan could call that play for LSU, but our offensive line doesn't have. They wouldn't have the smarts to go out and block like that. All right, 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes at the 28 of Florida State. As Beck they're gonna run it and fighting over to the 23-yard line. So. Man, my friend was a male cheerleader. He got a full scholarship. Yeah, those cheerleaders, they hold the girls up, man. You know, those cheerleaders at the collegiate level, you know, they're looking up and they're holding the cheerleader up, and they got their skirts on. So, yeah, who's the loser there? 2nd and 6, and throws towards the end zone, incomplete. That's tough. That was almost intercepted. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. I don't think so. Come here. Oh, you're my spot. Yeah. You're my spot, Chief. 3rd and 6. Hey! Come here. No. Over here. You're my spot. Here's a handoff and it's a touchdown. Man, you made me miss the play. Because you're in my spot, made me miss the play. Touchdown, Miami. Boy. I missed the play because of you. That was an 80-yard drive in 8 plays. Come on, look. Sit right here. Damn it. So tomorrow is a year anniversary that Rue came to live with us. Here's the extra point, and it's up and good. It was a year ago tonight that my daughter called me. It was probably around this. It was before this. It was what time was it? No, that's before. It was before this time. But it was a year ago tonight. My daughter called me and said about what do you think about getting another dog? And I said, well, you know my thoughts about it. I said, you're gonna have to talk your mom into it. And she's like, well, there's this dog that my friend found, and he's and she can't keep him, and she don't know what to do with him. And I said, well, you know my thoughts about it. So she's like, okay, well, let me think about it. I'll call you back. I'm like, all right. And then about a half hour, she calls me back, and she said, okay, we're gonna go pick him up, and we'll bring him over tomorrow. And I said, all right. So it was a year ago. It was a year ago. It was, yeah. I know your fortunes changed about a year ago today. A year ago. Your whole life changed. So, yeah. It's it's a year, huh? Come on. Come see. Come here. Get that. Leave it up. Yeah, man, it was a year. It's been a year. Can't believe it's been a year. Can't believe it's been a year that he's blessed us with his presence. But yeah, he was living on the street. He was living on the streets a year ago. He's lucked out. He's lucked out, man. All right. So, man, this game is I was expecting a lot better contest in this game. Miami looks really good. Miami looks really good. Their offensive play calling is man. I wish LSU can call plays like this, but yeah, not so much. So Pat, Pat and Fluffy, you hear about Mark Sanchez? Man, Mark Sanchez gets stabbed, then he gets arrested because he was the aggressor. I'm like, man. First, I felt kind of bad for him. I was like, man, he got stabbed. Okay, it's like shit. I thought somebody attacked him. But well, that's not what happened actually. Marie, come here. Look. Come on, Marie. Come on. Out. Go. I have to do this again. Because of you. Quit trying to come in here. Yeah. Man. Yeah, butt fumble is still embarrassing. I know, man. When I first heard what happened, I'm like, man, I felt bad. I'm like, man, this poor guy got stabbed. I thought somebody attacked him, some idiot fan attacked him and whatnot, and no, fuck, it was him. He was drunk, and he attacked somebody. Go, Marie. Hey. So, man, where are the good games tonight, man? Where's the good games at? Well, TCU's playing. I think Colorado. That game is good. A&M and Mississippi State can't score any kind of points against Texas A&M. So that game is getting out of hand. And where are the good games at tonight? I mean, this game was supposed to be good, but turned out to be a dud. Hey, what's going on in Ohio? How bad is Ohio State beating Minnesota? 20-3. NIL is just gonna separate the haves and the have-nots in college football. That's why they're gonna have to have some kind of super league. Anyway, there we go. Kansas and UCF. That's 20. Okay, that's 27-20. I finally found one over on the Deuce. Finally found one over on the Deuce. All right, so 1st and 10, Florida State. They're down 28-6. I'm sorry, 20-3. Excuse me. I try to get them more points. 20-3. There's a handoff, and they'll get up to the 27-yard line. Man, that's be a late hit. That's gonna be a late hit against Miami. That was bad discipline on that play. They kept driving him out of bounds. They kept driving running back out of bounds. As Holly Rowe she almost get hit. It's raining down in Orlando, in Central Florida. Is it raining over there? Is Eagle Fine you still here? Man, Holly Rowe almost got taken out. She did get taken out. So did Cocaine Irvin. Man, Cocaine Irvin and Holly Rowe got taken out. Man. Huh. Michael Irvin. All right, 1st and 10 for Florida State. Bought the 43. Hit the handoff. And up to the cross the 40. Up to the 45-yard line. Man. What's this thing text? Man. Sideline reporter got to look alive on the sideline, man. So 2nd down and 7 here for Florida State. There's a handoff and fighting up to the 49-yard line. It's dry in Orlando. Well, it's where's Central Florida play? Because it's raining where Central Florida. I thought Central Florida played in Orlando. Because I'm watching the game. It's raining. 3rd and 4 here for FSU. Because put it on ESPN 2, and it's raining. 3rd and 4 for Florida State. As Castellanos going to roll right and going to be sacked. His knee was there. He's sacked. Must be a tiny shower because if you watch the game, if you're watching the football game on ESPN 2, it's you can tell it's definitely raining there. It's one of those isolated showers. Don't you like those isolated showers? It rains like in a 2-3 mile area, and that's it. It's crazy how weather works like that. I find that fascinating, actually. So punt time for Florida State is their offense has been not good, but Miami's defense is really good. That punt's going to be down around the 15-yard line. Man. Phew. It's a tiny little shower. Well, it's one of those isolated showers, yeah. One time it was raining at my house here, and in the front of the subdivision, it wasn't. So, I just find that fascinating how weather works. Like it can rain in a spot, but you go like 2 miles down the road or a mile down the road, it's not raining. I don't know. It's just weather is just fascinating how it works. Right, we got 1st and 10 Miami at their own 15-yard line. There's Beck. They're gonna run it, and it gets up to the 21-yard line. Must be nice. You run the football like that. Yep. And Cristobal is Mark Sanchez arrested, faces 3 charges. Man, that's crazy, man. Mark Sanchez gets stabbed and he gets arrested. He's facing 3 charges. He got stabbed. 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff again, and it's fighting, but gets about 3 yards. Be 3rd and 1. Yeah, it's crazy how weather works like that. But it's supposed to rain here, I think, tomorrow. I don't know over there by a year. You live in Mobile, I think. But, yeah, it's supposed to rain it's supposed to rain tomorrow here. So they say. We'll see. 3rd and 1 for Miami. 3rd and 1. And they're going to hand it off. And he's fighting. He gets the first down. Man, that's all effort. That's all effort. First down. Anonymous. Yeah. Oh, a 7-year-old was a door dasher? Huh. Like I said earlier, man, that's why when I do DoorDash, I rarely go at night, man. For reasons like that, man, I don't do DoorDashing at night usually. and if I do it, I'm gonna know the area that I'm going into, and so you ready for basketball? Am I ready for the Pelicans to disappoint me again? Yeah, I am. But there's a Pizza Hut like right in front of my subdivision and they're pretty. On at night sometimes you get orders, but I do them every once in a while. But I really am careful of where I'm going because it ain't worth getting shot, man, to make $8. So it ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. So yeah, so 20-3 going into the fourth quarter. This has just been a horrible game by Florida State. Horrible game by Florida State. I expected a lot more out of them tonight. Probably thought Florida State would be, much better, man. So, but they have gotten really beat down tonight. They've gotten beat down tonight. Yeah, I kind of expected a really close game. I didn't think that Florida State was going to lose this bad. So, but Miami's looking really good. They've looked really good this year so far. It helps to have a good quarterback like Carson Beck. And they got an offensive line that can block. They can run the football. They can play. This is what I thought LSU would be able to do this year. I thought LSU would be able to run the football, block, and play good defense. And LSU does play good defense, but we just can't run the football. That's LSU's main problem is they just cannot run the football to save their fucking life. So, and if they can't run the football, man, they're not. I mean, they're not going to beat. There's several teams on their schedule that they're not going to beat. If they cannot run the football. There's several teams. I mean, they're not going to beat Vanderbilt. They're not going to beat Alabama. They're not going to beat Texas A&M. They're not going to beat Oklahoma. That's 4 losses right there if they can't run the football. That's going to put them at, 5 losses? So, I know that mean that LSU can't run the football. Yeah, I mean, we got a 1st and 10 for Miami at their own 26, and they're going to hand it off, and they're going to gets a few yards. That might be a face mask. See, look, I mean, LSU don't run the football like that. They don't go under center and run the football like this. They did that one time against Florida late in the game, and they got 50 yards. Oh, they got another call to hold. I thought I saw a face mask. Guess not. It was a hold against the offense. I thought I saw a face mask. I thought, no, maybe, but yeah. Maybe I have to go back to America's Best. The holding call be against Miami. They've had 7 penalties to Florida State's 2, and they're still up 23. Ball their own 18 is back going to hand it off, and they'll get about 4 yards. 4 yards. What's up, Brian? I was just talking about that, man. I was just talking, Brian Turner, about why LSU. Why can't they not run the football like this? Why can't they? Miami did a sweep play earlier, and all the offensive line, they went out to the right side and they were blocking downfield. I'm like, our guys can't do that. It's technique, man. We talked about it. Somebody's got to go on the offensive line staff, and he's got to go because he's not living up anyway. 2nd and 14. Here's a little swing field screen, and it's gonna go nuts. Good defense. It's 3rd down, but LSU can't block, man. They can't run block at all. We didn't run block last year, and all those the talent we had on the line last year, we couldn't run block then, and we still can't run block. So what's the problem? Well, the problem probably is the coach. 3rd and 16. It's probably the coach. The what they're teaching them. 3rd and 16. Here's Beck. Throws and complete. I mean, do people really think that? Because LSU fans think that this offense is going to change next week. That all of a sudden that we're going to be able to run the football because we had a chance to rest for a week. I mean, these teams are still going to rush 3 and drop 8. And the sad thing is, Ole Miss was getting pressure rushing 3. Our 5 and 6 blocking 3, they were getting pressure. Punt away. That can't happen. And the punt's fielded and tackled right away at the 35-yard line. Man. Yeah, he doesn't seem to develop talent very well. There is some truth behind a lot of truth behind that. Man, that was a hard tackle. You're right. Jaden Daniels masked a lot of problems in the run game, especially the year he won the Heisman. That year, because Jaden Daniels beat Florida by himself that year. How many yards rushing he had against Florida that year? Like, it seemed like he had 200 yards rushing against Florida that year. He might have had 200 yards rushing, but if Jaden Daniels had played in that bowl game when they played Wisconsin, they would have scored 60 points against Wisconsin. But it's we can't block. We can't run block, man. Our pass block's decent at times. It really wasn't good last Saturday when Ole Miss was getting pressure rushing 3. So, but yeah, there's a lot of delusion on the Tiger rant about like what's going to happen the rest of the year. I mean, it's they got games, man, that they're going to lose again. They're going to lose against if they can't run the ball. Let's say they can't run the ball like they have not been running the ball. They're losing to Vanderbilt. They're losing to Texas A&M. They're losing to Alabama. They're losing to Oklahoma. That's 4 losses right there I can think of that they're definitely going to lose to if they can't run the football. That puts them at 5 losses. I mean, then you have the games against South Carolina and Arkansas and Western Kentucky. That there's the 3 games that maybe you can win, but aren't running the football. But if they can't run the ball, they're not beating Vanderbilt, Alabama, A&M, or Oklahoma. That ain't happening. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. They're not winning those games. They can't run the football. Grey's Anatomy. They're bringing Grey's Anatomy back. Man, I just saw an advertisement for Grey's Anatomy. They're really bringing Grey's Anatomy back. Cool. Yeah, probably because of well, they call targeting on that tackle. Good job, ESPN. So they go to a 20-minute commercial break. Well, we missed the targeting call. Yeah, I hate targeting. I hate when they throw a player out for targeting. That's what I don't like. If they just keep it a 15-yard penalty and the guy stays in the game, I'm okay with that. But why they got to throw him out the game, this makes no sense to me. So, unless you get 2. If you get 2 targeting calls in a game, all right, maybe you got to go then. But I just don't like the fact that they just throw guys out for targeting. So, I think you should get 2. I mean, it just don't. They do. I think they do the same thing with like unsportsmanlike conduct. If you get 2, you get thrown out the game. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially Florida last year. Are we couldn't pass block that game either. But yeah, that was one of the problems when we lost to Florida and A&M last year. Was our offensive line was bad, and then Marcel Reed. We didn't know how to defend Marcel Reed. And then we said, okay. We weren't prepared for it. We weren't prepared for the running quarterback. Okay, but you had Jalen Milroe the next week after the bye week, and the same shit happened. So that told me is that no, we just our defense really wasn't that good last year at all. Defending the scrambling quarterback. So had nothing to do with game plan. Had to do with a talent issue. But Chambliss ran on us last week, but that was because our offense was so fucking pathetic. We couldn't possess the ball. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, some fans on Tiger Rant are starting to see that Brad Davis really might not be that great of a coach. So it's taken a while, but so some LSU fans are starting to see that Brad Davis isn't that great of a offensive line coach. And every year there's something on this team that stops Brian Kelly from being elite. And this year it's gonna be the fucking offense. What year is this? Is this Les Miles? No, Les Miles ran the football, so that's a little different. What year is this? It's our fucking offense. It's our offense. But wasn't he here under Orgeron? Was it Brad Davis was here under Ogeron, wasn't he? Not when they won the title. Wasn't he here like in 2021? And I know he wasn't here in 2019, but 2021. So they bring pressure. Katanas throws and they get a foot in. He did at the 33-yard line, first down. Yeah, Brian Kelly doesn't. He doesn't have great attention to detail. He doesn't really. He's a good coach. It's not a great coach. That's a horrible throw, incomplete. So yeah, yeah, Brian Kelly. You don't win like 300 games being a bad coach, but he's just not an elite coach. I mean, he's never won a New Year's Six bowl game ever. Second and 10, and they're gonna do a little razzle dazzle play, and now they do a incomplete. Whatever that play was, it didn't work. Third down. Was that 2021? Was that his first year? So it's third and 10 from the 34-yard line of Miami. And Miami's got a really good team this year. Is the U back? That's a false start on the left tackle, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He'll get a first down to the 25 to the 23-yard line. I thought the left tackle moved. Guess not. You know. Was it the problem because we didn't we didn't fire Les Miles when we should have, because Kirby went to Kirby went to Georgia in the beginning of that 2016 season, and we waited to fire Miles till after the Auburn game. But you're right. I always wondered about when Kirby would have come here. Castellanos gonna roll and throw and catch made at the 10, and that's about it. But I don't know, because Georgia was his alma mater. If Georgia was open, LSU was open, which job would he have taken? That's a really good question. Yeah. And I don't know the answer to that. We got a whistle. So, but Kirby's I know Kirby can't beat Alabama, but neither can we. So, what else is new? The battle for Florida is going to go to Miami. So Miami is going to beat Florida and Florida State. So, yeah, we are back. I guess Miami's the state champs in Florida. So, oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Miami beat South Florida also. They beat South Florida also. So, but yeah, Kirby at LSU. Kirby at LSU. That would have been interesting if they should when they should have fired Miles when they were going to, but they didn't. He beat Texas A&M, and everybody got all giddy and crying and sad about you can't fire Les Miles. They didn't fire him when he promised that he was going to change the offense in a 2016 season, and they go out to Lambeau and they get embarrassed by Wisconsin. All right, so it's 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line for Florida State, and they're knocking on the door, getting their first touchdown. Castellanos going to run. He'll get down to the 8-yard line. So. Second and 7. Castellanos going to roll right and still looking. Now throws back to the left side of the field. Going to be incomplete. Be 3rd and 7. You saw that? Yeah, she got knocked. Her and Cocaine Irvin did, man. It was her and Cocaine Irvin, man. What are you talking about? Well, 3rd and 7. Third and 7. As Castellanos now gonna throw in the end zone and touchdown. Wide open caught. Touchdown, Florida State. And that's their first touchdown of the game as McCoy with the reception. It's now 28-9, and see, you gotta go for 2. Yeah, you gotta go for 2 here. Yeah, Michael Irvin fell down too. You see it? Yeah, they got Cocaine Irvin. They got him too. So they'll go for Dose. Make this a 17-point game. And throws ain't going to be complete, too high. Flag down. Come back, no. Miami's defense is too good. We got pass interference against the defense, so we'll have a retry on the 2-point conversion. Yeah. So the Dodgers beat the Phillies, man. In the ALDS. They'll go for 2. And they're going to hand it off. That's a face mask, but I think he scored anyway. I think they got in anyway, and the 2-point conversion is good. Man. Let's see, on X. I'll go look it up real quick. Now I got a chance. X. Where is X? There's X. There it is. Oh, I've seen these. Okay, yeah. I've seen these videos now. Yeah, they're going around a lot, and people are falling for them.
I'm retiring from coaching college football because Clemson has been so respect as one of our defense.
Yeah, I've seen those videos before. Yeah, I've seen that. That's yeah, I've seen those, and people are look. If you go on Facebook and they got these fake fan pages of schools and NFL teams saying these fake headlines saying that I'm sorry, that Alvin Kamara supported Charlie Kirk. It was a fake story, and people are like all having, oh my god, I can't believe Kamara did it. Yeah, go Kamara. It's about time somebody did it. I was like, man, y'all idiots are falling for this shit. It's fake. It's fake stories. It's fake news articles on Facebook. Oh, but I saw it on Facebook. It's gotta be real, right? I mean, people believe this shit that they see on Facebook because it's on the internet. Oh my god, if it's on the internet, it's gotta be true, right? It's very scary, man. AI is very scary because but how they're manipulating people to think that things are real and they're not real. All right, so Florida State will they go on onside kick? Looks like they are. They're going onside, and there's the onside kick, and they don't get it. It didn't go 10 yards anyway. Yeah, people are nuts, man. They believe everything they freaking see on the internet. Like, okay, man, if it's on the internet, it's gotta be true, right? I'm like, no, it's not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. If all right, so 1st and 10, Miami. And they're gonna hand it off and fighting. I think it's about a yard up to the 42-yard line. All right, so 2nd down and 8 here for Miami at the 42-yard line of Florida State. And they're going to hand it off and gets a yard. Be 3rd down. Only gets about a yard. Be 3rd down. 9:17 to go here in this 4th quarter. Since joining the ACC in 2004, Miami has not won a conference title, has not had consecutive 10-win season, has not finished in the top 10, and not had the same head coach for 5 full seasons since they left the Big East. Yeah, so third down and 7 for Miami, ball at the 40-yard line of Florida State. And it's Beck. Gonna throw and go. There's a flag down in the backfield, offensive backfield. Might be a hold. Might be a hold against the offense. Might be. We'll see. Yep. Holding against the offense. Holding against the offense. Holding against the offense. All right, so we got 8:38 to go in the 4th quarter. And Miami is going to have to punt the ball away. So the holding call is going to get the ball back to FSU. All right, so punt time coming up. And punt is away. And a fair catch at the 4-yard line. What are you doing? Fair catch at the 4-yard line. What are you doing, punt returner? You're never supposed to field a punt. Like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Man. What are you doing, punt returner? All right. We had Penn State lost and Texas lost in the top 10. So everybody else is leading. So Texas and Penn State's going to drop out of the top 10. Especially Penn State. Castellanos have his own end zone. They're going to be incomplete. Yes, Penn State's going to have 2 losses. FSU does. Florida State. And their defense has really put some pressure on the quarterback tonight. Their front 4 is Miami's got a good team this year. 2nd and 10. Back to Castellanos looking to throw. Back foot and incomplete. Man. 3rd and 10. Yeah. Yeah. Miami's got a really good defense, man. But I thought this game would be a little more competitive, than what it is. I really thought this would be a really good game, man. I could have done 3rd and 10. So Castellanos throws and catch made at the 18. It's a first down. First down, Florida State. Yeah, pathetic state. You talking about Penn State? Talk about Penn State. But they look bad today. So 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Castellanos going to throw, and he's pressured. Catch made, and going back to the ball, makes the catch and gets to the 30-yard line. First down. Man. Ohio State. The Buckeyes. It's a ball at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. There's a handoff. And they get up to the 36. Be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 3. We got a whistle. Whistle. We're gonna false start against the offense. False start against the offense. So let's get the offense. All right, so 2nd down and 8. As Castellanos back to throw. And right side catch. No, not made. Not a good throw. 3rd and 8. Yeah, Miami's look good tonight. They have. Miami's looked like the top team, one of the top teams in the country. So it's 3rd down and 8. We've got some good games going on. UCF and Kansas, TCU and Colorado. And 3rd and 8, back throw. And catch made and going to be tackled only by a 2-yard gain. 4th down. They got to go for it, man. I mean, at this point, you got to go for it. So 4th and 5, and they will go for it. And back to throw. And does. Slant catch made. 1st down. Across the 40 to the 42-yard line. 1st down, Florida State. So 6:12 to go. Castellanos going to look scramble, throws. Another catch made at the 40 of Miami, a 1st down. So, man, where's this offense been this whole game? Where's this offense been this whole game? Back to throws. Castellanos throws deep down the field towards the end zone, incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. Going to be 2nd and 10. So ball's the Miami 40, 2nd and 10. They're down by 17 points. And they need 3 scores. And we got a whistle. And who jumped? Who jumped? The leg gives the defense. They're still calling that shit where they clap and shit. Yeah, I'm watching that. I'm watching that game. I got that game on the other TV. It's 21-21. All right, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback. Castellanos looking to throw. Does, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 5. The ball don't lie. The ball don't lie. So 3rd and 5. With 5:34 to go in the 4th. Castellanos kind of called the ball. 5 on the play clock. They get it snapped, looking to throw. They bring 3 to get pressure and get incomplete. Man, they got 3 and got pressure. That sounds familiar. All right, so it's 4th and 5. And back to throw is they're going to run, and quarterbacks will get the 1st down to the 30 to the 28-yard line. 1st down, FSU. Yeah, Miami's D-line is really good. Man, they're getting pressure every play, man, and incomplete. I mean, every play they're getting pressure. Every single play. Reminds me, I mean, every play, Castellanos is running for his life. It's crazy. It was 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, got 5:07 to go in the fourth. As fourth quarter yards 115-7, but it's not going to matter because there's no time, man. And here's a throw. Got open. I mean, wide open, incomplete. Man, he had a guy wide open, incomplete. Damn. Wide open, incomplete. Man, sucks getting old, man. You gotta have reading glasses to see the fucking phone. So it's 3rd and 10. Is Castellanos in the shotgun? Looking to throw and pressured. Sidearm throw and catch made, but like a yard gain. It's 4th down. I mean, you got you might as well go field goal because you need to make it a 14. You need 3 scores, Norvell. You need field goal, touchdown, or whatever. What is he doing? It's fucking dumb. You down by 3 scores. You got to get a field goal, make it a 14-point game. What are you doing? 4th and 8. This coach is retarded. Back to throw is Castellanos. Pressured. And now going to throw and catch me at the 11. 1st down. I guess I was the idiot. 1st down, Florida State. Because they got the 1st down. But you still need 3 scores. But now we got a timeout Miami. And so TCU up over Colorado. Big noon kickoff next week from Champaign, Illinois. You got the Buckeyes and the Illini. Man. All right, so it's 1st and 10 for Florida State, but I mean they need. It's not like they need 2 scores; they need 3 scores. They need 3 in this game. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10, 4:01 to go. Here in the 4th quarter. And they're down by 17 points at the 11. Back the row. And Castellanos going to run. He'll get down to the, we almost lost the ball. Down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Almost lost that ball. 2nd down. It's a ball at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 4 for Florida State. Back to those Castellanos. And throws and caught. Touchdown. Touchdown FSU. Man. So it's now 28-17. Now you're down by 11. You know, you should make it 9. If you make it 9 or 10, it ain't gonna make a fucking matter. Well, If you get a field goal. Yeah. They're going for 2. Okay. I mean, it's still. Okay. I'll do the math here. Going for 2. And scrambles, now going to throw, and they got it. They got it. Ooh, Luke, they got it. Do I want Archman with the Saints? No. Well, I don't want Archman with the Saints. Saints need other stuff besides quarterback. Quarterback's not their main problem. The quarterback is not the Saints' problem. It's not number one. We have no skill players, man. I want to draft a receiver or our cornerbacks are horrible. I mean, 27-4 are garbage for the Saints. Yadam and Yadam, whatever the fuck his name is, and Kool-Aid is they're garbage. 4 and 27 are garbage. And Olave drops balls like there's no tomorrow. As Castellanos took a big hit on that 2-point conversion. Saints need receiver help. They need secondary help. Chase Young's got to fucking play. I don't know what the hell his problem is. Well, that's right. We got to get the 1-pointer onside kick again. That's not gonna go 10 yards. But Miami recovered anyway. Or who recovered it? But yeah, Miami has it. Yes, Miami has it. Yeah, we need the 1-pointer in Canadian football. The single. Need the single. Imagine if they had that in the NFL. If they had that rule where the 1-pointer. You saw where Canadian football they're changing they're supposedly changing their field up in a few years. They're supposed to go to a 100-yard field instead of 110 now. I think they are. Here's a handoff, and they'll get across to the 36-yard line. Did you see that, Eagle Fang and Paulie? Yeah, Canadian football is changing their field up. And supposedly they're shortening the end zone, and they're putting the goalposts behind, like where ours is. I just don't. I don't get that. They're supposed to be unique. Their league is supposed to be different than American football. What makes it fun to watch is their rules are different. The field's wider. It's longer by 10 yards. The end zones are 20 yards, not 10. But now they're supposed to be changing it up, and a lot of Canadians are not happy about it. I don't blame them. 2nd and 7. I don't blame them. That's what made their league different than the NFL. So I'll get that. 2nd and 7. And back throw is Beck. Here's a slant. It was incomplete. It was behind receiver. It's 3rd and 7. Why are they throwing the football? Why do they keep throwing the football here? Third and 7 here for Miami. 3:10 to go in the fourth. As Beck. Take the snap. There's a little screen. And going to be close. He's close. Let's see what they're going to mark. They're going to mark him short. It's fourth down. It's fourth down. So 4th and 1. We got 3:04 to go. Is Kansas about to beat Central Florida? Looks like they are. 4th and 1 here for Miami, and they're going to trot out. Nope, they're going to call a timeout. They're going to do. They're going to call a timeout. Yeah, so Kansas beat Central Florida 27-20. Kansas. Remember Les Miles was coaching Kansas several years ago? That debacle. That debacle. All right, so 4th and 1, and Miami will go for it with 3:04 to go in the fourth. And they're going to under center, and they're going to hand it off as a flag down, and they fight and they get the first down. First down, Miami, but we're going to have to try out the check out the flag. Ooh, offside against the defense. So offsides against the defense, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It was first down, Miami. Oh, they were lined up offsides. What an idiot, man. They were lined up offsides. Why are you lined up, man? What an idiot. Lined up offsides. So it's 1st and 10, Miami. We got 3 minutes to go, and Florida State has 1 timeout left, so their chances of winning this game is slim and none. And the first one don't count. So back under center. There's a handoff, and gonna lose about 2 yards. Nice defense. Gonna lose about 2 yards. Other people they scramble, but yeah, he lost 2. I got the 2nd and 12 coming up. 2nd and 12 coming up. We got 2:33 to go in the fourth. And of course, we're going to have the 2-minute timeout coming up next. After this next play, probably. That's Florida State. They are out of timeouts. So 2nd and 12. What's up? Hello, Nate. Hello, Nathan. How you doing? All right, so 2nd and 12 for Miami. 2:33 to go in the fourth. FSU, they are out of timeouts. They're the handoff. And he gets nothing. So we'll be going to the 2-minute warning timeout. Whatever the hell they want to call it nowadays, especially in college football. I think it's 2-minute timeout. So we got third down coming up for Miami, and we got the 2-minute timeout. So fellas, you talking about the basketball team? Back. The women's basketball team? Man. Ooh-wee. Oh, shit. What's up? Yeah, it's their. If somebody's going to win a national championship, it's going to be the baseball team or the women's basketball team. It's not going to be softball. Not going to be football. Definitely not men's basketball. Not them. So ain't gonna be them. So yeah, if a team's gonna win a championship, gymnastics, they got a chance. Gymnastics, women's basketball, and baseball. Baseball might go back to back next year, man. Jay Johnson has really built a really good baseball program since he's been here. I mean, he's won 2 titles in 4 years. I mean, that's Skip Bertman like 3rd and 12 for Miami. 2 minutes to go in the game. And they're going to run it, smart play. And don't go out of bounds. He does and doesn't. It's 4th down. Nice play by the running back. Don't go out of bounds. I mean, whatever you do, just don't go out of bounds. There's 40 seconds run off the clock. What are you catching there, Marie? What are you catching? You're catching geckos, aren't you? So it's 4th and 8 for Miami. And they're going to go for it. Okay. And they're gonna throw, and it's gonna be incomplete. I don't know about that at all, man. Turn on downs. Not that at all. Turn on downs. That actually play call was the play call actually was a really good play call for Miami. It just didn't work out. I mean, now on the replay, it was actually a really good play call because they had the running back going out, and he was open. Just as the throw was too far. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10, Florida State with a minute and 12 to go, and they need 2 scores. They need a miracle. A miracle in Tallahassee. Here's a catch made, but no gain. Going to be 2nd down. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Okay, Nathan. I missed that. I didn't see that. So 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Castellanos pressured again. He runs and he'll get about 3 yards. I mean, this poor quarterback has gotten pressure every. I wouldn't say every play, but man, it's been. Man, every time 3 out of 4 dropbacks, he's getting pressure. Every 3 out of 4. We got a flag down. Florida State cannot block this front 4 for Miami. They can't. What's that? Oh, we got a personal foul against Miami. Okay. Personal foul against Miami. After the play was. Oh, what they call that? Personal foul, really? I guess the quarterback was sliding. You can't touch him, you know. Yeah, my pass rush has been really good at that. I mean, every play, look, he get pressured again, and Nussmeier would have got sacked 15 times tonight because he's not as athletic as Castellanos. Nussmeier would have got sacked 15 times tonight. What's the record? Doesn't Bobby Boucher have the record of sacks? How many sacks did he have in that fictitious game? Like what, 15 or 17? Back there was pressure again over the middle, catch made across midfield, and it'll get to the 47-yard line. Yeah. Where you been, Eagle Fang? 1 foot counts. Where you been? Yeah, 1 foot counts in college. Where you been the past 100 and something years? Back to throw. Running for his life, man. Throws again, incomplete. Man, I feel bad for this quarterback, man. He's gonna feel it tomorrow. Every freaking play, man, he is getting like pressure every time, man. 2nd and 10. We got 35 ticks to go in the clock. Yeah, so coaches have dumb play calls, man. He ain't the only one. Back throw, pressure again, throws, and caught at the 30, 25, down to the 20, bad tackling, to the 18, out of bounds, 1st down, with 25 seconds to go. But it's gonna be too little, too late for Florida State. Yeah. Oh, it's 16 sacks he had. Okay, thank you. I was wondering how many sacks did Bobby Boucher have in that fictitious game. He had 16 sacks. Now Florida State's gonna go field goal, which now this is smart because you got to get 2 scores. Somebody's actually read the chart here. 35-yard field goal. And kick is up and good. Yeah. The Mud Dogs. Man. Yeah. 16 sacks. Yeah, Nussmeier would have got sacked 16 times against Miami's front four and our offensive line. We wouldn't have blocked them all night, and Nussmeier would have ran for his life for the whole night. Man, they got a good front four. Oh. And when you can get pressure for your front four, man, it changes your defensive game plan because you don't have to blitz, you don't have to send an extra rusher. You can it just changes things from your. All right, here comes the ons. Okay, now this is their third attempt at the onside kick, and they don't get it here. It's going to be finito. That's not going to go 10 yards. But Miami recovered anyway. They didn't have to touch it. Miami didn't really have to touch it. 10 yards. I mean. So Hurricanes recovered, and the game is now over. You think that was bad going for the field goal? I mean, I get it, but. So you know what the bad call was? Early in the game, when he went for it on 4th and 8, and they didn't get it. They throw an interception, and on the next play, Miami scores a touchdown. They should have punted. Then, game was over. You're down. But that was what, the second quarter, was it? Yeah, second quarter. When Florida it was a 4th and 8, they call a timeout, and they come back, and they're still going for it. Like, why are you going for it on 4th and 8? The analytical the chart can't say go for it there. Go for it there on 4th and 8. There's no way the chart says go for it there. The odds aren't in your favor of getting 4th and 8, and they go for it. They don't get it. Interception. Next play, Miami scores a touchdown. So I know. I understand that. Well, I understand that. Because the onside kick is a very low percentage of chance of getting. I understand that. But, Dion brings a whole bunch of money into that university. I mean, their donations are up with football. I think their enrollment is really high, especially from the out-of-state tuition. So Colorado they're not getting rid of it. If Dion goes 6-5 and goes to a bowl game and makes them umpteen millions of dollars, it's worth it for them. Let's face it, Colorado's not going to be relevant on a national scale for like playoffs and national championships. They're not. But as long as Dion wins, 8 games a year, 9 games a year, goes to bowl games and whatever, they're gonna keep his ass. So, what's up, Pat? How you doing, man? Yeah. Yeah. This game really wasn't as close as what the score says. But if somebody wakes up tomorrow and they see 28-22, oh, this was a good game. No, not really. Miami really dominated this game for the most part. So next week we'll be at it. LSU plays South Carolina. So yeah. Yeah, playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, LSU's not going to the playoffs. I know they got one loss. You probably they only got one loss. Well, they're losing probably at least two more games. They're losing to Bama for sure. Probably Oklahoma for sure. There's three losses, and then you got A&M, which is not going to be easy, and Vanderbilt. I gotta say Vanderbilt. I really have to say Vanderbilt. Man, God damn, what year is this, man? Fucking Vanderbilt. I mean, you see Vanderbilt on your schedule. You're like, okay, that's a win. That's a win. That's a win. Nope. Think y'all lost Nuss to the draft? Well, he's getting drafted anyway. He's a senior, but I mean, he hasn't looked good this year. He's hurt, man. Somebody put a video. I mean, he's not stepping in any kind of he's not stepping in throws this year like he did last year. There's something wrong with his torso. Maybe his he's not. Everything's off his back foot. He's hurt. I don't care what frickin' the carpetbagger Brian Kelly says. He's hurt. So yeah, Miami did win. Miami beat this team. The score doesn't show how bad Miami won this game. Yeah, Florida State got some points at the end, but this game was never really in danger of a loss. But Nussmeier's hurt, man. He's hurt. If you watch him from last year to this year, he's not stepping in the stepping up in the pocket. He's not stepping up in his throw. Everything's off his back foot. And he's hurt. I don't care what the fuck Brian Kelly says. Brian Kelly's a fucking liar. He's a liar. The damn carpetbagger is a liar. He's a carpetbagger. That's what he is. He's a fucking carpetbagger. You know what carpetbagger is? Look it up, young kids. He's a carpetbagger. Goddamn Yankee. Damn Yankee. He's a fucking Yankee. So Les Miles was a Yankee too. Les Miles was a Yankee and won a national championship. So, but Saban was from West Virginia. I don't know what the hell that is. I think West Virginia is that a Yankee or is that I don't know what that is. If you're in West Virginia, but Les was from Ohio. Yeah. Yes, some of these quarterbacks. You're right. See, lose another game, rest him for his career. I think you're going to see that now that players can just quit. Whatever they can just quit, and you're right. That could very well happen. That they would go look up carpetbagger. It's a Civil War term. You didn't pay attention in history class, Pat? Man. You didn't pay attention in history class? Learn about the Civil War? Man. You gotta go look up what a carpetbagger was. Yeah, West Virginia is considered to be Southern, but did they fight for? Did they fight for the South in the war? I don't think they did. I don't know, but man, so who the Cowboys got? Are the Cowboys playing tomorrow? Or are they off? Yeah, Saints play the Giants. I got no faith in that, man. Saints are utter garbage, man. Shit, man. At least we're getting a good pick this year. At least the Saints are getting a good pick. That's good news. Saints will be get picked. Saints might pick number 1 this year. We'll get whoever the phenom is in NFL. And the last time we picked high in the draft was when we got Reggie Bush in 2006. And man, I was like so excited when I found out we're getting Reggie Bush. We're getting Reggie Bush because the Texans took Mario was it Mario Williams they took? And yeah, we got Reggie Bush. Man, we're getting Reggie Bush. We're getting Reggie Bush. So man, I'm excited. I'm gonna be that way come draft time next year when the Saints picking when they're picking like 1, and I find out we're gonna get X player. I'm like, oh man, thank God. So, yeah, I don't think West Virginia. I think West Virginia was kind of one of those border states, like Missouri and Kansas. I think they were one of those border states that were kind of like neutral. But yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna go. What do you got? We got Cal and BYU. Right? No, I'm not BYU. Duke. Cal and Duke. Yeah, BYU played last night. We got California and Duke playing. So, oh yes, right. We got California. You know the Atlantic Coast Conference. Man, do you hate conference realignment like I do? You have a California school in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Man. Yeah, Penn State got beat. Texas got beat. But it's crazy, man. Like, I hate conference realignment. It was much better when everybody had their own regional conference and you played your regional teams. It was much better. That's what made college football so much better than NFL. But when everybody started jumping ship and going to the SEC and the Big Ten, and it just it's I hate it, man. I hate it. And you know what's going to be really bad is this next round of expansion when you're only going to have the halves in this football league. It's coming. It's coming. It's probably the next 5 years. It's coming. They're going to have the halves. And the have-nots, who the have-nots are going to be, I have no idea. I don't think anybody knows. But I'm talking about teams like are in the power conference, right? Like Mississippi State. They're not going to be the haves. Kentucky, no. Like Rutgers, no. Northwestern, no. Duke in football, probably not. North Carolina, no. I think we're only going to have about 30 teams in this so-called, super conference. But who they're going to be, I have no idea. I don't think anybody knows. Like, how can you say who's going to be in this freaking super conference in this little football league that that's going to happen? I mean, it's everybody can see it. It's working its way to that. And then what's going to happen to all these other schools that aren't going to be in this? Are they going to go drop down to FCS and play in that league? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to happen though. It's going to happen, and there's going to be a lot of people that are fans of football programs that aren't going to make the cut and are going to be really upset when they find out their team is not going to be in that number. I just don't know, man. Like Colorado, TCU, Texas Tech, I'm thinking about some schools that maybe Baylor. That I mean, I don't know, man. Something's got to change. You're right. Something's got to change. I don't know. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it is. And I don't know what it is. Like, who's going to be in this Super League? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't think the ones that are making the decisions even know what they're going to do. So, it's sad, man. It's sad what college football has become. It's not what it should be. Should players get paid? Yeah, I think players should get paid. I have no problem with that. But this NIL has changed things, and it's not what it's intended for. The NIL was intended for if Joe Blow wants to go make a commercial for the local car dealership. He should be able to do that and get money off it. But no, it's not what NIL is. NIL is now paying for players to come to the school to play, and that's not what it was intended for. But anybody with brains knew it was going to happen eventually. That they're going to circumvent the system, and they're going to find a way to get these players money to come to the school. Not just to make a commercial for Joe Blow car company. So, yeah, I mean it's going to be sad, man. College football is going to be really different in about 5 years from what us older generation grew up watching college football. It's going to be really, really different. There's going to be probably 2 leagues like the NFL. And they're going to have divisions in those leagues, hopefully regional divisions, where you play your regional teams. But who knows? I don't know. Sucks, man. It sucks what's going to happen eventually, but it's coming. Probably sooner than later. But anyway, all right, man. I'll see you next time, man. I'm going to a concert tomorrow. One of my my son-in-law's father plays in a band. And so we're going to a concert tomorrow. So, yeah. That's right. ESPN and Disney owns everything anyway. So they're going to call the shots and tell you, and they're going to tell you who's who, and who's going to be in this number, who's not going to be in this number, and anyway. Have a good one, man. Sorry about your Noles, man. I thought they were going to win, man. I really did. I thought Florida State was going to win. So, have a good one, man. I'll see you guys later.